What is going on, guys? It's your boy LukeRR back with another video, and in today's video we will be discussing WWE Night of Champions 2026. Now, I've just watched it a few minutes ago, and all I gotta say to the ending of the show is holy shit. Holy shit. What I'm about to talk about later on in this video, you'll understand why I'm saying that, and if you haven't watched it, I recommend not to watch this video yet. Go watch Night of Champions 2026. Trust me, it's worth a watch. And yeah, let's just jump right into the review. Before I actually get into the matches and all that jazz, I have wrote down a few mini things. Well, it's one mini thing, but comes in a package. And it's the introduction video package that was played before the matches and everything, that just explains what Night of Champions meant, why we're here right now, the big stakes that are on the line with the WWE Night of Champions. And I've just wrote down that the drama of the video package was really good. The sounding and the music really went really well. With the design and the style of what it was going for. And it tells a good story of what Night of Champions is about, and the champions are very important to Night of Champions because they're the main god of Night of Champions, and that's basically what I wrote down for the introduction package of what before the matches. So yeah, I'm just gonna get straight into the matches right now, and yeah. So let's kick things off talking about the match that opened the show and opened the PLE, which was Femi and Jey Uso King of the Ring finals. And here I wrote Jey Uso's entrance was it was alright. Everybody was yeeting, the whole Saudi crowd were enjoying his entrance. I wasn't, because I hate Jey Uso now. And I did watch the interview that he had with I've forgotten him, but anyways, he said that he doesn't care about the fans that turned on him because of his King of the Ring thing. And yeah, I'm one of those, so suck my cock. And of course, he had to run it back, which I hate, and I'm sick of it. And with Femi's entrance, the crowd was really hyped for the entrance, and his walk to the ring was incredible. Having flashing lights made it more impactful for me, and probably the people in the arena made him feel like a more important superstar to Jey Uso. I know Jey Uso did have stuff like that, but Femi's was I don't know how to describe it. It was bigger impacts on, I don't know, just the feeling I had. And to start the match, Femi dominated most of the match. And I love the fact that Jey Uso barely got any offense to start the match, and I love watching Jey Uso getting destroyed. Oba looked really strong, kicking off the match, and he kicked out at one of Uso Splash, which was really cool to see. The crowd loved Femi way more than they loved Jey Uso. I saw. And Jay's offense was sad to see, of course, because I don't like Jason. And getting Femi wins, and I'm so fucking happy. It was a mid-match. Femi won, luckily, and Jason lost, so that's 1 to 6 of my predictions. I gave the match a 4 or 5 out of 10, but I'm leaning towards giving it a 4 out of 10. Because I gave another match that we're going to talk about soon in this video a 5 out of 10, and that's nowhere near how bad this match was. Not saying that it's an awful match overall, I'm just saying that the other matches on this card were better, and this match just felt like Femi squashing Jey Uso in a couple minutes, and Jey Uso just getting the offense that a King of the Ring finalist would. So yeah, let's get into the next match. Oh, and I forgot to mention that Femi did have a really strong promo after he won, which was, I felt like that, I think Femi's getting way more comfortable on the mic, in my opinion, and probably others as well. And I thought that the Femi promo was just a really strong promo to say that he's the best, he's better than Jey Uso, and he's the king of the ring. And next up, let's talk about the Queen of the Ring final that came straight after the King of the Ring final, which I think it was. I don't think it was a really good idea to put the two finals next to each other, but I'm not going to criticize it too much because that would just be nitpicking. And then Danhausen, came out before Liv Morgan just to say that he's enjoyed his time in Saudi Arabia. Then Liv Morgan came out to her Trouble Trouble song. Danhausen, and then I'm trying to keep up. I'm trying to remember what happened because I didn't remember. I didn't write the entire script down. And then Liv Morgan said that Danhausen needs to give the money that he stole, I think, back to the Judgment Day. And then Danhausen said that the only trouble that's going to happen is to Liv Morgan. And then after, Danhausen cursed Liv Morgan, which I thought that was really funny. And then I did know what was going to happen during the match and the end of the match, which I'm going to talk about right now. Into the match and during the match, I found that the fans were behind Io Sky way more than they were to Liv Morgan. It was an amazing start. Io Sky's athleticism was really shown in the beginning of the match, and I was really amazed by that. Io Sky dominated most of the beginning. Liv had solid defense. She didn't have too much offense. In this match. Well, she did, but not in the beginning, I'm trying to say. Io Sky dominated most of the beginning. Liv Morgan had some offense in the beginning. And then she hit a lovely three amigos in the ring. Absolutely stunning three amigos. And then she locked in a nice Boston Crab, turned into a double stomp from Io Sky. What else? Io taunt, the one that she punched to herself, was really good. And then she hit this amazing springboard moonsault out on ringside. And then I found that the crab submission suits Liv Morgan's character and moveset really well. Io's bad knee added a lot of drama, and I felt and when that happened, I felt like Liv Morgan had a high chance. Not a high chance. I'm going to say mid chance because that's not really what I thought. I didn't think she had a high chance, but I just thought that she might have had a chance. And then there was a solid Spanish fly. Oh, yeah, I forgot to say that there was a nice crossbody off the barricade onto Liv Morgan. There was a solid Spanish fly, then over the moonsault that picked up Io Sky to win, and she won the Queen of the Ring finals. And I gave this match a 7 out of 10. What is it, right? Oh, yeah, great match. Io deserves it, and I took a shit straight after. And I forgot to mention again that Io Sky had a promo. She got interviewed, and she said to Liv Morgan that she's going to see Liv Morgan at SummerSlam. And then later on in the show, they announced that it's going to be Liv Morgan versus Io Sky in Minnesota SummerSlam, which I'm in the middle for, because I do think it's going to be a good match. But at the other side, we've seen this match here, Saturday Night's Main Event, and stuff like that. So I've seen the match countless amount of times. And in my prediction video, I did think that Io Sky was going to go for Rhea Ripley, but looks like she's going for Liv Morgan instead. And straight after that, we got followed up by Seth Rollins and Bron Breakker in a steel cage. And I talked about the entrances. Saudi was really loud for Seth Rollins' entrance, and Seth's gear was really good. Weapons, Seth Rollins loaded up weapons in his entrance when his theme song was still going. Bron Breakker had a alright attire. Good rivalry story told by the commentators Michael Cole and Corey Graves. Amazing stare down using chairs because like they were sitting on the chairs and staring at each other, which I found was really neat and cool. They were like trash talking back and forward. Seth was saying stuff to Bron and vice versa. And then nice brawl to start the match. They were like throwing each other into the cage, brawling all around the ring, jumping off the top rope onto each other, which I found was really nice. And easy use of the cage, like slamming each other, like I said. And nice use of weapons, which like candlesticks and chairs and stuff like that, which I found was really cool to start the match. Seth Rollins hit a really sharp power bomb in the middle of the ring to Bron Breakker. Seth looked really dominant to start the match off. And Bron Breakker had an... He had a... But I wrote bad, but I don't think it was, like, terrible. And I also put... Yeah, bad Frankensteiner onto chairs to Seth Rollins, and like the chant were and the like crowd was saying like this is awesome chants, which I didn't think was needed this early in the match. Like later on they were chanting like this is awesome, which I thought was like really necessary, unlike this, because what happens next? Seth Rollins hits a series of smooth super kicks to Bron Breakker. A nice spear, but Seth Rollins kicked out. And then they were trading blows on top of the cage because Bron Breakker laid Seth Rollins out on the table. But then he was going to climb the top of the cage and jump through the table through Seth Rollins. But then Seth Rollins got up and they were like trading blows on top of the cage. A brutal suplex off the cage through the table, and Bron Breakker's like eye/head was like busted open, and he also hit like a spear, which I definitely think Seth Rollins was going to be done after that spear, but then he followed up by kicking out of the spear, and then what else do we have? Like Seth Rollins was in the corner in the table. Bron Breakker ran, but then Seth Rollins sidestepped and dodged out of the way. Bron Breakker came charging into the table, and then Seth Rollins hit a pedigree, followed up by a stomp. Bron Breakker kicked out, and like later on, he was like begging Seth Rollins to fight, and then Seth Rollins hit a super stomp, which led him to the victory. It was a 9 out of 10 match. So that match was amazing. Best match out of the trilogy that they had. Probably because it was in a steel cage, and like I just like the idea of steel cages more than just normal matches. It was an amazing match. Fucking phenomenal. Let's move on with the next match. We followed up with Ricky Sainz and Trick Williams. I talked about the entrance, and they had great lighting for Trick Williams' entrance. Ricky Sainz' entrance was just Ricky Sainz' entrance, and the fast space beginning was really cool. I thought the paced. Sorry about messing up, but like I thought the fast paced beginning what really suit both of these superstars, and funny tricks by Sainz of like Ricky Sainz doing cocky and this, but then Ricky Sainz turned more vicious and started like elbowing, punching, and just doing like ruthless and vicious stuff. The match was made like later on. I wasn't quite a fan of this match, and I was quite bold in the beginning. I mean, like middle. Nice moves by both the men going back and forwards. And I wasn't really paying full attention to this match. I know that's not really professional because I'm literally doing a review right now, but I wasn't like fully into this match. But I gave this match a 5 out of 10. It was better than the Femi and Jade so much. Wasn't better than the Liv Morgan and Io Sky match. Little Yachty done an elbow drop to Ricky Saints, and Michael Cole called it something, but I forgot what it was. This match was mid. It wasn't a good match. It wasn't a bad match. It wasn't a great match, and it wasn't a terrible match. I found this match definitely low on this PLE, but it is what it is. And here we are with Jade Cargill versus Tiffany Stratton. And again, I was quite bored during this match because I wasn't like mostly like, oh, this match is so boring. I was mostly like, oh, here we are again with Jade Cargill and Tiffany Stratton for the 100th time type of board. It had a solid start with like going back and forward with different kind of moves. Okay, sit out powerbomb by, I think it was Jade Cargill or Tiffany Stratton. One or the other. It was a fun match in the middle. Sharp knees, and then bad sandstorm. I wrote some crazy shit in this book, like. And then Mission and BFAB tried to help Tiffany. I can't speak. Mission and B5 tried to help Jade Cargill defeat Tiffany Stratton. And then one of them hit a chokeslam. Tiffany Stratton then kicked out. Chelsea Green came from under the ring and was like beating up Mission and B-Fab, helping her friend Tiffany Stratton. And then Charlotte Flair came along. And then also helped Tiffany Stratton. I don't think she was I don't think her intention was to help Tiffany Stratton. I think her intention was to get payback on Jade Cargill. And then Tiffany Stratton hit a moonsault to pick up the win. This match was the same as the last match I reviewed, which was a 5 out of 10 match. It was an alright match. And yeah. This match wasn't good. This match wasn't bad. Would I say it's better than the Ricky Saints and Trick Williams match? No, not by much. I think the Ricky Saints and Trick Williams match is better than this, but not by much. And now we have the triple threat between Gunther, Sami Zayn, and Cody Rhodes for the Undisputed WWE Championship. And is it just me, or do I not like Mark Nash's announcing? I felt like his announcing in this match felt really tired, really slow, really bored. I just didn't really like Mark Nash's announcing in this match. Anyways, Cody Rhodes and Sami Zayn was in a nice lockup to start. Average Gunther chops to Cody Rhodes, but then he hits some sharper ones on Sami Zayn. Bad / safe Cody cutter to Gunther, I think it was, and then a double Cody cutter to Sami Zayn and Gunther. A power bomb to Cody Rhodes, but then Sami Zayn broke it up, and then I think it was Sami Zayn hit a blue thunder bomb on Cody Rhodes, which holy shit, what a near fall that was. That was so close, and Cody Rhodes barely got his shoulder up. That series from the Cody Rhodes and Sami Zayn lockup when Gunther was on ringside to the close near fall, that's down here, was a nice start to the match and a nice part of the match, section of the match. And then next I wrote Cody Rhodes hit a crossroads to Gunther, and then Sami Zayn pulled the referee out, saving the match for himself. And then Cody Rhodes and Sami Zayn / former friends were like brawling and fighting. I think Gunther hit a powerbomb on Cody Rhodes or the other way around, and then Gunther stacked them by hitting a powerbomb to one of them onto the mat, and then another powerbomb onto them. And yeah, Sami Zayn hit a haluva on Gunther. And then Cody Rhodes pulls the referee out of the ring, just like Sami Zayn done to him for like a little bit of a revenge / payback. And backdrop, that backdrop, what Cody Rhodes done to Sami Zayn was high, man. Absolutely high. Through the announcer's table. And then powerbomb through the announcer's table to Cody Rhodes. And then I think it was a powerbomb in the ring. And then he locked in the sleeper. And Cody Rhodes was fading. He woke up and then went back to fading. And his arm was about to drop. But then Sami Zayn slid into the ring and kept his arm up. Sami Zayn hit a haluva on Cody Rhodes. Wait, no. He was going to hit a haluva on Cody Rhodes, but then Gunther came in and hit like a big lariat to Sami Zayn. And then later on, I'm trying to remember the spots. Sami Zayn hit a haluva on Gunther, which Gunther kicked out at 2.99999. And I think Sami Zayn locked a sleeper on Gunther. And then Cody Rhodes was going for, like, he did hit a double crossroads to Gunther and Sami Zayn. And then like they were like going for a crossroads. Cody Rhodes had Sami Zayn in a crossroads, but then Sami Zayn switched it into a crossroads of his own to hit it, and then like a few moves, and then he rolled Cody up. And at the start of this video, I said, "Holy shit!" And this is it. 1, 2, and you guessed it, 3. Sami Zayn is our new undisputed WWE Champion. Holy shit. Like, it's been like an hour or so since I've watched the ending of the match, and I'm still in shock. I'm still holy shitting, because that's mental. Absolutely mental. That was the only prediction that I got wrong. So now, who does Oba Femi go for? And that's the question that this show ended us on. Who does Oba Femi choose? Does he choose Roman Reigns? Or does he choose Sami Zayn? Because after watching that PLE, I've decided that I don't think she's going to go for Brock Lesnar's career at SummerSlam in his hometown. I think he's going to pick Roman Reigns or Sami Zayn. And if I really have to pick one, because I did see a highlight of SmackDown, and Oba Femi was like staring down Cody Rhodes. But obviously, Cody Rhodes isn't the champion anymore, unless he regains the championship once again, which I'm hoping to God, I'm praying to God that doesn't happen. So who does he go for? I think he goes for Roman Reigns. But hear me out. I think Oba Femi is going to face Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam Night 1. Doesn't have to be in the main event. I think Sami Zayn is going to have a match in the main event against, I don't know, somebody. It might be Randy Orton, might not be. I think it's going to be, might kick off the show, or might be just during the show placed randomly somewhere. And I think that match will be the end of Brock Lesnar's career. And then, night 2, I think he's going to go after Roman Reigns' World Heavyweight Championship, which I don't think he's going to win. But hear me out. I think Femi will win the World Heavyweight Championship and dethrone Roman Reigns, just not at SummerSlam. I think he's going to win the Royal Rumble, and then I think he's going to beat Roman Reigns at WrestleMania in Saudi Arabia, giving him another Saudi moment. And then that's going to put Femi on the top, the big top of the hill of being, wow, this is the future. Us fans, we're looking at the future. And that's what I think is the future for WWE. But really, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I know it's a bit of a long one. Hope you guys reach to the end where I'm talking right now. Have a fantastic night. And I don't say that I appreciate you guys in my videos, but I honestly do. I don't care if it's one person watching, or 30 people watching, or 1,000 people watching. I love every single one of you guys that go on my videos and click subscribe. Because you don't need to. That's your option. And I just want to say thank you. And have a nice watch of Night of Champions. Why not? Go ahead. Watch Night of Champions. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.